Sam, my dudes, Salamander here, and welcome to week 2 of the PBAL for the Teambuilder. I'm Salem, the coach of the Solihull Samurotts, and this week we're fighting IncogM and the Boston Cyndaquils. So here's my team that I'm bringing this week, and the opponent's team below. They also have Volleybee, Delibird, Chinchino, and Galarian Zapdos. The reason I didn't think, Volleybee and Delibird, I'm kind of just like, they're kind of throwaway picks in my opinion. Like, there's very few situations where I think you bring them. I could see Delibird maybe for Flygon and like a bit of Machamp, I guess, but like, I don't think either of them are good enough to bring for this battle. Chinchino I could see, it outspeeds quite a lot of my team. Can be very annoying with like King's Rock Skill Link. That's why I wanted to draft it in another league that I'm currently in, because it can be a very annoying threat. And Galarian Zapdos, I just looked at my team and I was like, like it's super effective on Heliolisk, but I outspeed, and that there's no point, because while it can destroy me with a close combat or whatever, unless it's Scarfed, it's not going to really do anything. It can hit Machamp, so maybe. I've got Malamar for it too. Mimikyu's, immune to its fighting type stab. I've got Charizard, which is super effective on it. It doesn't really get any electric type coverage. I've got Tapu Lele. I've just got quite a few Mons for it. So I just didn't expect them bringing it. And whatever, I've got stuff to counter other things as well. I've got quite a lot of Levitate users for Lando. I've got like Dry Skin and Storm Drain for Suicune. But yeah, let me just go over what I brought then, and also let me have a drink because I'm a thirsty bean. Okay, so here's Tsunade, my Gastrodon. It's got Leftovers, Scald, Clear Smog, Ice Beam, and Infestation. So if I see someone setting up, I see Registeel setting up Curses, Suicune setting up Carmines, I can Clear Smog and get rid of it all, do a bit of damage as well. Can also use Infestation to trap someone in. Super effective on someone like Hatini, and it's good on Rotom as well. If I predict a switch into Rotom, I can go Infestation. It makes it so they're trapped. You can send in someone who's good against them and they can't really switch out, which would be really nice. Made it very very bulky. It's mainly like I tried to do mixed bulk by investing in HP, but I made it Calm Nature. I think, is that Calm Nature? Let me have a little look see. It's Calm Nature, so it's a bit more specially bulky, and it has got a lot of special attack as well, so it can do quite a lot of damage. Then we got Kaminari, the Heliolisk with what's it called? With Life Orb, Magnetize. It's got Surf, Hyper Voice, Parabolic Charge, and Dry Skin. So it's now immune to water type moves, which is really nice. It's just gotta be careful of fire. Parabolic Charge does like decent damage, and I heal 50% of the damage out as well. Hyper Voice is like mainly for damage dealing. It does a lot more damage than Parabolic Charge and Stab. Surf is good for Lando. And I got Magnet Rise. So since I outspeed Lando, what the plan is I can go for a Magnet Rise, predicting an Earthquake or an Earth Power, live it, and then go for a Surf. And then they can't really do much. They can hit me, but it's not gonna be too hard. Like compared to an Earthquake. So that's the plan there. You might be wondering why Kaminari is level 50 while Tsunade was level 100. Basically, I was looking into stats after the battle because we've had the battle already. And like in the battle, they're level 50. I normally build for level 100. So I was looking at Heliolisk stats after the battle, just like what they'd be like at level 50. And I basically just gotta make sure to build at level 50 at this point instead of at level 100. Because it's just like, I just never thought that would affect anything, but apparently it can occasionally do. So I was just looking at some people's stats when they're level 50. Then we've got Tien Shinhan, my Machamp, with Assault Vest. It's got no guards, it's got Dynamic Punch, Ice Guard, Ice Punch, Bullet Punch, and Stone Edge. So Dynamic Punch is really good because it just you know, even if he switches into Hatini and eats it, like, I've confused them. So like, they can either hit themselves, they can switch, or like, you know, maybe they bite through it. But it'll be a little bit more annoying for them for sure. They don't really have a ghost type that's immune to it, so someone's getting confused when it's hit. I've also got Stone Edge for stuff like Solihull. Also works on Zap. Actually, I don't think it does work on Zapdos. It's mainly for Solihull, honestly. I probably could have gotten Earthquake instead. But, you know, they've got 2 Levitate users, so like, I feel like Stone Edge is a bit safer. It also has a chance to crit. And it does a bit... I don't think it does more damage. No, it doesn't. But it's got a chance to crit, which is nice. Bullet Punch is there, mainly for Hatini. And Ice Punch is there for that Lando T, because it's quite effective. And I hit like a truck, so it should be doing a ton of damage. I'm especially invested as well with Assault Vest, so... You know, because I'm mainly watching out for Hatterene, and hopefully it won't do too much damage, because of how high my special defense is now. Main thing to worry about really is Suicune. I can't really hit it. I don't have Thunder Punch on it. You know, maybe I can just Dynamic Punch it, and hopefully it'll do a decent amount of damage. But you know, if I see Suicune, I'm probably going to switch out to Tsunade or Kaminari to wall it. Then we got Peekaboo, my Mimikyu. It has eject button, Shadow Sneak, Play Rough, Drain Punch, and Trick Room. Now I almost thought in the battle that I brought the wrong item, but I didn't. But like, I'll explain in the battle tomorrow. But I've got Trick Room, Drain Punch, Play Rough, and Shadow Sneak. So the main strat with this is to Trick Room, get hit by something after the Trick Room, and then I can swap out into a Slowmon and Wreck House. So that's the idea I had. Play Rough is for that Galarian Zapdos. It's for... I feel like it's for more than just that. I think it's just Fairy Stab. General, like, nice Fairy Stab. Shadow Sneak is for priority and for the Hatterene. And then Drain Punch is for stuff like Registeel. And Chinchino. Probably could have brought Ice... I think it gets Ice Punch, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Huh. What it did. Probably could have brought Shadow Claw or something instead. Also hit a bit harder, but I thought it'd be nice to have a priority. And I made it... You know, I sped crept some stuff. Max attack, bit of HP as well. So that's pretty decent. And then I've got Aizawa, my Malamar. So I haven't really used this before, so this is going to be exciting. It's Brave Natured, max attack, almost max HP and a tiny bit of special defense as well. It's got Knockoff, Psycho Cut, Liquidation, and Superpower. Superpower is for that Contrary Boost. Boost my attack and defense. Liquidation is super effective on Lando T. Psycho Cut is super effective on Solihull and Galarian Zapdos. And then Knockoff, it doesn't really get like Shadow Claw or anything that's super effective against Hatine. But it's just good, it's stab. It makes it so, like, it'll still do decent damage. And it'll knock off an item as well. So if we've got some kind of annoying item on Hatterene or someone else, it will do damage. And I've got the AV, so I should be living a couple hits from it as well. And then finally we got Tiki. Weird build this week. I just kind of was being annoying. It's Jolly Natured. Max speed, max attack, a little bit of defense. I've got U-Turn, Thunder Punch, Scale Shot, and Earthquake. So I've got Scale Shot, King's Rock, because I was just like, I could run this. And then get the Scale Shot to, like, you know, it's like the Chinchino set I mentioned. Hit a few times, maybe make him flinch, and then my speed's boosted. And I should be able to outspeed everything on his team that isn't Scarfed, really. and just can freely go for stuff like, I could go for another Scale Shot because it's stab, go for Thunder Punch and Earthquake. Then if I need to get out of there because it's a bad matchup, I can U-turn. And I should, you know, it'd be even better if I can U-turn and get a King's Rock flinch, because I can get a free switching into whatever I want, really, which would be really good. So yeah, that's my team for this week. That will go live tomorrow, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, my dudes. Bye.